If you like indoor s'mores, I've got another recipe for you today, s'mores cookies. It's like chocolate chip cookies that taste like s'more, super delicious. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Hey everyone, it's Dorothy with crazyforcrust.com and welcome back to my kitchen. I am an indoor s'mores girl. I do not like being outdoors really at all. The most I'll do is toast marshmallows over the fire pit, but you will never find me camping. So I love a good indoor s'more, and these are s'mores cookies. It's my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe with marshmallows and graham crackers. So good. For more delicious desserts and easy recipes, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get in the kitchen. We start this recipe with melted butter. I love starting cookies with melted butter because it makes them super easy to mix up. Plus it gives kind of a nice toffee flavor to go along with that brown sugar and that butter all mixed together.
Now I've started with a half of a cup of unsalted butter that's been melted, and I added in a third of a cup of granulated sugar and a half of a cup of packed brown sugar. And you're just gonna stir that until it's nice and combined and smooth. Then you're gonna add in 1 large egg and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Make sure to use pure vanilla extract because it tastes the best. Stir that in to the mixture. Once that's all stirred in, add half of a teaspoon of salt and a half of a teaspoon of baking soda and mix that in. Then you're going to add in 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and stir it together until the mixture is nice and thick and combined. This will just take a minute. One thing I love about this recipe is that you don't have to use a mixer. Because of that melted butter, we can just mix this together with a wooden spoon or a spatula. And then we're turning these into s'more cookies, so I'm going to add a half of a heaping cup of coarsely broken graham cracker squares, 4 Hershey Bars that I'm divided and then cut them into pieces, and a half of a cup of mini marshmallows, plus some more for the topping, but we're just gonna add a half of a cup in there. And go ahead and stir that together until it's all nice and mixed. And then I'm using a cookie scoop, a 2 tablespoon one, to scoop balls of dough for this. Now what's really important is when you place these on your cookie sheets, if there's any marshmallows in the bottom, you wanna make sure that the marshmallows are completely enclosed in that cookie dough. Because any marshmallows that are sticking out and touching that hot cookie sheet, they're gonna melt out into your cookie sheet.
You can't skip the chilling the dough part. You have to chill this dough because we started with that melted butter.
Chill the dough and then bake it. You're gonna bake these for just a few minutes, and then when there's only about 2 minutes left in baking, you're gonna top them with additional pieces of the Hershey bar and additional marshmallows. And this is so that they look prettier on top. You're gonna add those marshmallows because it's going to make them nice and puffy when you put them back in the oven. Then you're gonna add these back into the oven and just cook them for a couple more minutes until the cookies are done, and those marshmallows will be nice and puffed and the chocolate will be kind of melty, and these are perfect.
And once they come out of the oven, you see how gooey those marshmallows are. This is like, it has the chunks of graham crackers and all that chocolate. It's like eating a s'more, but in cookie form. It's a little bit more portable. You don't have to worry about having an open flame or a fire pit or a torch or a campfire. It's so fun to make these cookies. You could even make s'mores with these cookies. Leave me a comment, let me know what other s'more recipes you want me to make, and keep watching for even more desserts.